guys, welcome to Heuristique. My name is Nico. I'm one of the readers on the channel, and this is a daily. So, yeah, what do I have to say about these? They're general, they're timeless, they may or may not resonate. Hopefully, if it resonates, I feel like you'll know. You know, you'll just get that feeling in your heart, and like everything I'll be saying, you'll just be like, yup, yup, yup. And that's how you know. People ask, they're like, how do you know if it like resonates or not? And I'm like, you just do. Like, if you're relating to it, if it makes sense to you, then it's probably resonating. So without further ado, let's just get started. The rabbit cards appeared a couple times, so maybe some of you were born in the year of the rabbit. Let's see what comes out. Well, 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 of course, on a Friday, the day of Venus, we're gonna be doing a reading of love. Great. I don't know, sorry. I'm a little bitter today. I was hoping we'd get like a powerful, like, it doesn't matter what I wanted. It doesn't matter. It's a cute reading. Swan, let's see what's up. Let's see what's up with the lovers. Lamb. Oh, okay. Oh. See, now I'm kind of like really into this, like, I'm sensing you and this other person how do I explain this? You're both you underestimate yourself in the sense of like, in a very humble way, if that makes sense. Like, it's not that you don't think you're great, it's not that you don't think you're worthy, it's not that you don't think that like you're a good person or like you deserve good things, because you do. It's just you're very humble about it. You're very, I think you're coming across as lamb and unicorn today. You know, you're very prophetic. There's something about you that like, you almost have like an aura, a glow around you that's just like pure, and like, I don't mean that in like a virginity sense or anything like that. I just mean in like a very like beautiful, like innocent, like sees the world for like the purest parts of it, like the good. You'd rather see the good in people than the bad, you know? There is this sort of prophecy, right? With these two cards, you have ether and the lamb. Lambs are so symbolic in biblical stories and in like mythology. You know, the sacrificial lamb, we always hear about that. And I'm not getting sacrificed this time. I'm just getting that, you know, you're a very humble person. You very much so have like, I don't know, you got it. You know what I mean? You got it going on, but like, you're very humble about it. You're very, you know, you're the freaking unicorn with a lamb. Like, that's pretty sick. Like, you have both sides to you, right? Like, you have this very like calm, innocent, like peaceful, you know, just radiating like kindness is what I'm hearing. But you also have this like magical, mystical, sort of like mysterious side of you. And it's like really beautifully meshed together. And what I'm hearing is, obviously this reading has a swan card, right? And like, I always say this card, like mirror, mirror, like if you're into the whole twin flame stuff, like definitely this. And it's interesting because the person you've been dealing with, they came across as the bee this week. So it's almost like they've just been working really hard, you know, doing their own thing. They've just been like busy bee, like bum, 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 buzz. The one con about this card is it can get overworked, but I'm not hearing that this time, which is really lovely. I'm just hearing, you know, they've been busy, they've been being what they have to be, and they've just been having like a, you know, they've just been going about their day. They've just been very much like you, like they're very humble about it. Like, they don't think that like, yeah, they don't think, I mean, with them it might be a little different, because like you kind of know you're special, you know, you know you're a little different. But with them, it's almost like they've gotten into this sort of rut of not feeling special. Oh, that's so sad. But they see you as someone so special. So it's like, here they are feeling like not special at all. And then there you are being like this beautiful, like, I'm getting multicolored diamond. Like, you are just on fire. Like, you're shining so bright right now. And this person is too in their own way. But, you know, you both have that in common. You're both very humble. But it's almost like their humbleness has turned into more of a like self-doubt, I want to say. It's almost like they haven't gotten that praise And I know that like we don't need praise. Like, you know, we learned that. We learned to be self-sufficient. We learned to regulate our own validation, you know, be self-validated, not other-validated. And it seems like with this person, it's like they were self-validated, but now they're very like other-validated for some weird reason. And it's getting to them. This is the second time we had the Fire Ant card come out this week too. It was Cheetah and Fire Ant. Those are the two repeating cards. And so I guess this person might be overworked. You know how I said that? I said I wasn't getting it. And I think it's because that's how they are towards you. But I'm wondering if like at their day job, they just like hate it, if you will. Or like if they don't hate it, it like, they're putting so much, okay, I got it now. They're putting so much into something and not getting equal amounts back. You know what I mean? And life isn't always fair like that. But in this situation, it just feels like they're beating a dead horse, you know? They're just putting in like so many coins into the machine and like nothing's coming out, and it's like, buddy, like you need to stop investing in something if it's not working. So yeah, it could be like investing in the wrong person, but it does kind of feel like worky, like they've been investing in the wrong workplace. But Venus, you know, Venus, I don't know if you guys know this, your Venus sign, which you have to look up your birth chart to get, it rules not only love but also career. So a lot of the times, you know, the Venusian energy is a mix of that career and love. So often the two are very meshed together, and it's almost like this person's about to sting. Like I kind of get they're about to lose their SHIT, and it's like the only thing like keeping them together, and I'm not just saying this to be cheesy, like it's genuinely what's being channeled is you. Like this connection, you, like what you are to them, what you bring to them, like it's getting them through like day to day to day, like it's literally pushing them through. This could easily be like parent with child kind of thing, you know, when you see your parents working a job that like, you know, they hate, but like, you know, they do it to provide for the family. It could be one of those situations. It could also just be like a lover situation. It could be so many things, but yeah, I'm getting they're like about to sting. They're getting like, it's getting to them now, you know, like this mundaneness, this over and over and over and whatever, like it's really getting to them now. It's really getting under their skin. It's really, yeah, I can just like feel it and kind of like taste it in a weird way. It's like licking, oh, I don't know how to describe, like licking a penny. Like it's just like they have a bad taste in their mouth and it like doesn't go away. You know, it's like they could give 1,000% to this and they'd only get back 10%, which just isn't cutting it anymore. So the good thing is they're heading, I think they're heading towards you. I think they're coming to you for comfort. You know, you're both mirroring once again, like more mirroring. You can even see the edges of the lamb and the bee card are the same. And it's like, you know, you're calling them in with like whatever beacon or sort of like, I guess, signal you're kind of telepathically putting out. You're very much so like calling them into you. You're very much so, you know, it's almost like you're saying to them, like, it's okay, like, come here, like, you're almost there, like, come here, come here. It could be they've been traveling, you know, and they're at like the end of their journey and they just cannot wait to be home. It just seems like there's this sense of you very mysteriously like drawing them in and being like, come here, it's okay. And they view you as like their comfort, like their home. You're everything they want to be like wrapped up in, which is like just the cutest thing ever. And then with the Swan card, it's like so past lifey and so just sentimental, emotional, you know, you're swimming in the waters of love, like everything's nice, like there's just something about this person where like they genuinely bring out just the most like majestic part of you, you know? I'm almost hearing you guys are something about this, because the Swan card does talk about solo time, creative writing, needing to sort of take a step back from the world to really get that inner artist to come out. So I'm almost wondering if like you're this person's muse, but like vice versa, kinda. You know, it's almost like you really look up to them for their hardworking ability. You really appreciate the fact that they like are so committed to something like this, even if they're not getting anything out of it, it's like, damn, like that level of commitment is like attractive. And just the fact that they will like, they'll keep working at something until it's done right, you know, they won't give up. They're not a type person to give up. They might seem a lot more okay than they really are, is what I'm hearing. Like with the fire ant card paired with the bee, it's like, you know, they're going to work, they're doing their day-to-day. You wouldn't think they were so miserable, but then like, you kind of know they are, you know, they're not expressing it outwardly, but it's very evident. And I think that just this week ahead, like you're just gonna be there for them. You're just gonna be patting them on the back. You're just gonna be pushing them, you know, through the final sort of stage of whatever they're going through. You're gonna be helping them out in this time of their life. You two are really, it's really beautiful what I'm seeing. I'm just seeing two stones leaning against each other perfectly, you know, like really being each other's stone, being each other's rock, being there for each other, like loyalty, 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 loyalty. Like this is kind of like big Capricorn energy. But yeah, you two are just like, you're solid is what I'm hearing. You're so solid. You just have each other's back, you know, no matter what happens, you two are there for each other. You two will always, you know, come to each other's side in times of need and in times of rescue. And I'm just getting this beautiful, like, there's also a very heavy prophecy around this. I don't know if you guys have kind of felt that. It's like, there's this huge divine timing of it. There's this really big, how do I even describe this? It's very heavy on my chest right now. It just feels very, you know, it's like rivers run deep is what I'm hearing. Like with this person, like the waters are, you know, it's like the bottomless pit, like the bottomless well or whatever. Like it can go so deep. And I'm just getting a lot of like, it's almost like this person is gonna trust you to cry around you, which is something very rare for them is what I'm hearing. Like with you, they're finally able to like let it all out. You know, like at the end of a shitty effing day, like they're finally able to like come to you and just be like, ah, and like just hold you and have you listen. And it's like, oh, I love this feeling. I'm just feeling so comforted right now and just so like properly like heard and like understood and just heard is what I'm hearing. This person might feel like no one hears them, no one understands them, no one can really see them for who they are, kind of complex. Like there's having this huge like existential crisis, and you're gonna be there like the swan. It's almost like, you know, you two are just gonna hop on this boat together and just peacefully like, oh, it's beautiful, it's pristine. Like I'm just getting this crystal clear lake and you two just sailing across it together, like happy, holding hands. Like it just seems like there's a lot of, I don't know what word it is. I was gonna say like feminine energy, I guess. There's a lot of like feminine love, motherly kind of love, I guess. Not in like a creepy way, just in a very like healing that like maternal wound that like we all kind of weirdly have. It's just healing, love, peace, prosperity, like all that good stuff is coming out in the cards today. So happy Friday. I think I'm gonna end the reading there. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next week, Monday. Bye.